Manchester United are currently the worst team in the club's history, according to Ruben Amorim, and new signings seem to be only solution. The only issue is that the Red Devils are running out of time to get deals over the line. There's just a week and a half remaining of the 2025 January transfer window, and as it stands, not one new signing has put pen to paper. That could all be about to change over the next few days though. A number of United stars could potentially leave Old Trafford, which could free up vital funds for some new additions. How many deals club chiefs are able to do remains to be seen, but it could be a very exciting end to the window. Take a look at those who could be signed, with many earmarked for exits. The most obvious bit of business that United will try and do is seal a move away for Marcus Rashford. He has featured in a first-team squad just once under Ruben Amorim since being axed against Manchester City. Rashford has been linked with loan moves to Borussia Dortmund and AC Milan. He could even potentially be followed to Italy by teammate Alejandro Garnacho. The Argentine forward was another cut from the squad against City and seems to have little future at Old Trafford. Napoli have emerged as the most likely candidates for his signature, but Chelsea could potentially have something to say about that. The final high-profile forward who could leave is Antony. The Brazilian has been an unmitigated disaster at Old Trafford, but appears to be closing in on a loan move to Real Betis. The exits might not stop there. Both Christian Eriksen and Viktor Lindelof are out of contract this summer, so January represents the club's last chance to recoup fees. The latter has been linked with Leicester, while Celtic have been touted as a potential destination for the Dane. A potential exit is slightly clearer for Brazilian midfielder Casemiro, who remains constantly linked with a move to Saudi Arabia. The Red Devils have been attempting to get his huge wages off of the books for a while, and any move to do that would be beneficial as they attempt to get signings over the line. Once those high earners are off the books, attention then might turn to loans. Tyrell Malacia has been blighted by injuries during his time at Old Trafford, and a temporary move away might be a positive in the long run. Academy graduates Harry Maguire and Dan Gore both also need first-team exposure, so loan moves could be the perfect way for the pair to do that. Looking at incomings, it appears the focus could potentially be on the left-back position. Lecce defender Patrick Dorgu appears the most likely to arrive over the coming days and will give added depth. Should Malacia leave and Luke Shaw remain restricted to the sidelines, United could opt for another left-sided addition, where Nuno Mendes and Ryan Ait-Nouri have both been considered. It seems unlikely that all three will be signed, but a couple of additions would not be beyond the realms of possibility. Moving into attack, United could finally look to sign one of their long-term targets in the form of Viktor Gyökeres. The Sporting Lisbon striker was linked with a move to Old Trafford immediately after Amorim made his own move. It would be an expensive swoop to make in January, while they also face competition for Arsenal. But it is difficult to say that Gyökeres would not be an excellent addition. Toby Collier became Manchester United's 251st Academy graduate to roll off Old Trafford's fabled production line when he made his senior debut in August. Collier got his first taste of senior action when he replaced Kobbie Mainoo in the Community Shield defeat to Manchester City at Wembley. The midfielder had been knocking loudly on the first-team door, and Erik ten Hag handed him his Premier League debut when he replaced the hapless Casemiro at half-time in the 3-0 mauling at Old Trafford by Liverpool. Collier made his full United debut a couple of weeks later in the Carabao Cup against Barnsley at left-back. Collier, who turned 21 this month, caught Ruben Amorim's eye after returning from injury and has come off the bench in United's last 3 games. United are well known for bringing young players through, and they have boasted at least one academy player in every matchday squad since 1937. However, the Worthing-born Collier initially shone with Brighton before moving to Old Trafford nearly 3 years ago. He developed with Brighton's under-12s before making his under-18 debut at 15 and his under-23 one at 17. He turned down the offer of a contract with the Seagulls to join United on a 3.5-year deal just after his 18th birthday in March 2022. The rules were changed to allow him to count as an academy product, and United could have a midfield talent on their hands. Physically strong, the right-footed Collier is a holding midfielder who likes to play a pass and dribble. Amorim hopes to dip him and out of the team, and he will find it hard to make many starts this season with Mainoo, another academy graduate, Manuel Ugarte, Casemiro and Christian Eriksen all ahead of him. It is interesting that Amorim did not want to send him out on loan for the remainder of this season, and he clearly sees him as part of his first team squad. Collier has been capped at under-16 and under-17 levels by England and received his first under-20 call-up in October. However, he still has much work to do to make it at Old Trafford, and many other young players flopped after breaking through, such as Brandon Williams, Adnan Januzaj, James Wilson, Ravel Morrison, and Fabian Brandy. It makes it harder that United are such a mess, and it would be easier for him to establish himself at a more stable club. Still, he feels he is in the right place and says he is learning every day from his more experienced teammates. "I can't put it into words how grateful I am," he told the club's matchday programme, United Review. "Without them, I wouldn't be able to reach the level I've got to at the minute. I think as much as I've done hard work, they've worked hard with me as well to help me and give me tips, like I've said previously. It's massive for me. You learn so much, just little things. Them speaking to you during the game about your positioning or certain things to look for when you get the ball, certain areas to pick up. Everyone in the group is really massive for my development, and they've all helped me improve so much already." After their disappointing defeat to Brighton, Manchester United returned to training at Carrington today, gearing up for an upcoming friendly against Rangers. The session marked a pivotal moment under the leadership of their newly appointed head coach, Ruben Amorim, who is determined to rebuild the squad's confidence and inject fresh energy into the team. Known for his innovative tactics and emphasis on youth development, Amorim wasted no time in imposing his philosophy on the squad. The training drills were fast-paced, focusing on improving ball retention, quick transitions, and defensive coordination. A clear attempt to address the weaknesses exposed in the Brighton game. Amorim's animated presence on the sidelines was evident as he barked instructions, emphasising the importance of pressing as a unit and maintaining composure under pressure. His energy was contagious, and players appeared motivated to impress their new boss. The session had a few glaring absentees. Anthony Martial, who has struggled to find form this season, was once again left out of the squad. While no official explanation was given, sources close to the club suggest Amorim may be planning to prioritise other attacking options moving forward. Former head coach Erik Ten Hag was notably absent from the training ground, signalling the official start of a new era under Amorim's stewardship. Additionally, Raphael Varane was excluded from the session, with Amorim reportedly keen on experimenting with younger defensive options. In Varane's absence, Harry Maguire and Lisandro Martinez were paired in central defence during training drills. The duo was put through rigorous exercises to improve communication and aerial duels, key areas that have plagued United's backline. Diogo Dalot and Luke Shaw worked tirelessly on overlapping runs and defensive recovery, while new signing Sergio Reguilon was given personalised instructions by Amorim, indicating he could play a crucial role in the upcoming match. In the attacking department, Marcus Rashford and Rasmus Højlund appeared sharp, combining well in shooting drills. Rashford, still United's top scorer, looked determined to regain his clinical edge, while Højlund's physical presence and link-up play caught Amorim's attention. Youngster Alejandro Garnacho was a standout performer, showcasing his flair and willingness to take on defenders. His energy and creativity on the flanks could provide a much-needed spark in upcoming games. The friendly against Rangers presents an opportunity for United to test Amorim's early tactical adjustments. Rangers, a physical and disciplined side, will provide a stern test for United's defensive resolve and attacking fluidity. Amorim and his coaching staff dedicated time to analysing Rangers' recent performances, focusing on their counter-attacking style. The match against Rangers will serve as a crucial litmus test for Amorim's ability to galvanise the squad and implement his vision. Fans will be eager to see how the team responds under his leadership and whether they can turn their fortunes around. With new tactics, youthful energy, and a clear desire to move past recent disappointments, Manchester United is ready to step into a new chapter at Old Trafford.